Hi everyone, it's Cara Whedbee with Simply Magical Vacations by Cara, your magical vacations specialist, coming to you for our Friday News live show. And I changed my microphone, so please let me know if you can hear. Before I get started with the news, let me know if you can hear me. Say something or do a like or something. Can anyone hear me? Can we hear? Yay, you can hear now. Yay! Okay. So sorry about that. Like I said on the last video, and you didn't hear me, I'm trying this on my computer now for the first time, and apparently I had the wrong microphone turned on. Yay, everybody's saying they can hear you. Woo! All right, thanks for bearing with me, you guys. I still am not used to this camera thing because I'm used to being able to see myself and the camera at the same time. And it's distracting me because I'm like over here and my camera's up here. So if I look differently or I look down or something, that's why. I'm trying to see your comments and they're over here. All right. So at least I can see comments and you can hear me. Success. All right. So what I was saying before in the news was that I am trying a new device. I'm trying my tablet here to do these videos. And number two, my phone is broken and it's so sad. I don't know if you could see it. Poor little phone. Even though I have my OtterBox cover. OtterBox is going to send me a free screen protector for a glass screen, which apparently this is. Apple is a genius for making phones with glass screens. I've never had a phone screen break before now. So anyway, and it broke at Epcot. It fell out of my backpack and broke, and it was so sad. Even though the OtterBox was on. So I talked to OtterBox about it. They're sending me a glass screen protector. However, that doesn't really help me with this screen. So I talked to Apple. I talked to AT&T. AT&T's doing squat. So I talked to Apple, and they're like, well, we can repair it, but there's only 4 repair locations in your whole state. So when I'm there in a couple of weeks, I'll try to get an appointment and hopefully they can fix it. If not, I'm just going to go to a local person and get it done. They told me not to do that, but if they can't do it, then that's what I'm doing. So anywho, I decided to try a new device. Okay, so I've deleted some of the news that I already said, but luckily it's still in my deleted stuff. So I'm going to go back and start with that, all right? The other thing I said in the other video that you couldn't hear was that I am going to start doing separate videos for things. So this one's going to be the Friday News Live video. The next one that I'm going to do, I'm going to end this one and start a new one. And that one is going to be my Disney haul video of everything I got at Disney World this last week for my training and at the Character Warehouse. There's so much stuff. I don't want to do it all in one video. So I'm going to separate them. Other piece of news, there is a ton of photo albums that I posted to my page today, like a lot. So I'm sorry for blowing up your feed. There's still more to come because I had to get those off my phone so that I can download the actual pictures of the rooms that we toured on the cruise ship, but also at the hotels. So you will see those later when I have a chance to download them. There's also some PhotoPass photos and things that I want to download for our Backstage Magic tour. But I can't put those on this page. They have to be on my personal page for branding reasons with Disney. So you'll see those on my personal page. And then what's the other thing? Oh, I have watched many videos, and I think that I have finally figured out enough to be dangerous to where I can transfer a lot of these videos, not transfer them, they'll still stay here, but a lot of the videos that are on my page, especially the topic videos on different topics like packing for Disney, saving for Disney, other videos I want to make, those are going to be put onto my YouTube page. And so once I get that all done, which is going to take me a while, then you'll also have a place to go and search for certain videos because YouTube is searchable, Facebook is not. So when you try to go and look at my videos, you're going to see like a whole bunch and it's not searchable. So all that to say, that is my plans for what is coming up and that you'll see me post on here. And once I get those things on YouTube, I'll post my YouTube link on the page so that you'll be able to go over there and search for things that you're wanting to see, different topics, things like that. So I'm excited about that. We'll see how that works. All right, and I can see your comments now. So yay, feel free to ask questions and whatever you want to do. I'm very excited to be able to do it this way. All right, so let's start back at what news I already did that you could not hear. All right, so first off, this is about Disneyland. When the Paint the Night Parade returns to Disney California Adventure on April 13th, guests will have the option to book between 2 dining packages and a reception package. For the dining packages, guests can choose between Carthay Circle Restaurant and the Wine Country Trattoria. Both packages include a voucher that will allow for access to a reserved viewing area for the parade. Carthay Circle viewing includes seats, while the Trattoria package is standing only. At Carthay Circle, guests can enjoy a 4-course dinner from a prefix menu, and the pricing starts at $99 for adults and $45 for children. At Wine Country Trattoria, guests can choose between lunch and dinner packages that include a 3-course meal from a prefix menu. For lunch, pricing starts at $38 for adults and $21 for children, and dinner starts at $49 for adults and $25 for children. Additionally, a reception package is available at Sonoma Terrace, which offers a charcuterie tray and a dessert, as well as drink selections such as wine, beer, fountain beverages, and other non-alcoholic options. Plus, guests will also receive a box of truffles to take with them. That's cool. All of this can be enjoyed while sitting in a preferred viewing area for the parade. Guests can check in 60 minutes prior to the parade scheduled time, and the pricing for that one is $79 per person, but that one includes tax and gratuity. All right, if you want me to book one, let me know. Next bit of news is about Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. Woohoo! Okay, so Disney has updated their July 2018 calendar to reflect the impact that they expect to see from Toy Story Land. The calendar has 2 notable changes. Number 1, daily morning extra magic hours are going to be from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. every day for the month of July. Evening extra magic hours are going to be on Fridays from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Extra magic hours means that only people who are staying on Walt Disney World property or in one of the Disney Springs area's hotels that they now include as property can access extra magic hours. They will scan your magic band, and if you are not on property, they will not let you in. So that's what you need to know about that. In addition to the changes applied to extra magic hours, Disney's Hollywood Studios also carries the longest hours of the 4 parks in July. It's going to be open daily from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on the day that Toy Story opens, on June 30th, it is going to be open from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So they expect it to be busy. Festival of Fantasy Parade, the Magic Kingdom, is going to return to its 2 p.m. start time in August. I believe the date is August 19th, is what I've heard. It's been at 3 p.m. and it will be up until that day, and then it's going to switch back to 2 p.m. So fair warning on that. The 3 o'clock parade will become the 2 o'clock parade. If you want to meet Black Panther, if you've seen the movie and you want to meet him, currently the meet and greet is at Disney's California Adventure in Disneyland. I also said that I have a cold from being at Disney because I didn't get much sleep, so sorry. So, and his royal guards are going to be there to meet too. The next bit of news is the Explorers Meet Up, a Great Bird Adventure, is going to debut April 22nd at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and that's going to have Doug and Russell from the movie Up, and then all the birds that were in the original bird show. So that's exciting. Tickets are now available for the Star Wars Galactic Nights at Disney's Hollywood Studios, taking place on May 27th. That is a one-night-only ticketed event after the Han Solo movie comes out. So if you're going to be there and you would like to go, let me know, and we'll get your ticket booked for that. All right, everybody still hear me okay? Hopefully we're all right, because I'm going to move on to the next bit of news that I didn't get to. Give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, thumb it up. All right, let's see. I'm going to assume you can. I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Enhanced dining experiences are coming to Be Our Guest. This is important, so make sure you turn up the volume on this one. Be Our Guest, we noticed, and I've talked to you about this, we were not able to book any dinners for our clients in July. All of a sudden, everything shut down for dinner. We could book breakfast and lunch, which at Be Our Guest is a quick service, but dinner we could not book. And then it started letting us book earlier in July, but if people were trying to book for their clients in August, they couldn't. So here's why. Let me tell you what's going on. Enhanced dining experience is coming to Be Our Guest starting July 27th. Our culinary teams are always looking for new ways to bring exquisite and delicious cuisine to our guests, and they have done just that with a brand new dining experience at Magic Kingdom Park. Starting this summer, Be Our Guest restaurant will offer an enhanced prix-fixe dinner menu, which is $55 for adults, I believe. that boasts a variety of delectable French-inspired dishes and new offerings. This unique experience will make you feel like royalty with a 3-course dinner that includes your choice of appetizer and entree, followed by a personal dessert platter. To start off your meal, the appetizer menu will include favorites like the French onion soup, in addition to rich new offerings like charred octopus with citrus-laced fingerling potatoes, pickled hearts of palm and red pepper coulis, escargot with herb garlic butter and toasted gremolata, and a selection of assorted meats and artisanal cheeses such as a chicken liver pate, chorizo sausage manchego, and truffle trimmer. Oh my goodness, this stuff looks like really fancy. Entrees will still be available, such as the grilled center cut filet mignon, which was my favorite, so it'll still be there. That one will come with potatoes au gratin and Romano beans, cipollini marmalade, and a cherry-laced red wine reduction, or the smoked black-eye pea tortellini with the roasted seasonal vegetables, tomato relish, and basil-scented tomato water. Other enticing dishes include poulet rouge chicken, saffron-infused seafood bouillabaisse, roasted lamb chops, and cubata pork tenderloins. And that's just the beginning. Our chefs are hard at work, putting the final touches on the fabulous desserts as well as the kids' menu for this exquisite new dining experience. Guess what that dining experience is going to be for you if you're on the Disney dining plan? Everybody just take a wild guess. Anybody want to take a guess? How many credits? How many table service credits is the new Be Our Guest dinner venue going to be? And by the way, they are keeping the breakfast and lunch as quick service. So that's staying the same. So it's still a quick service credit if you eat there for breakfast or lunch, and it'll still run the same way it does now. Dinner is the only thing that is changing, but that's where you can meet the beast. All right. Katie says 3. Anybody else have a guess? It's definitely more than 1, so you're on the right track, Katie. And by the way, the other restaurant in Magic Kingdom that is 2, which is what this is going to be, 2 table service credits for every single meal is Cinderella's Royal Table. One of the reasons for that is it's a very small restaurant. Good guess, Mom. Of course, I just said it, but it's delayed here. So 2 table service credits is the correct answer for dinner at Be Our Guest starting July 27th. So if you're going after that and you're wanting to go for dinner, it'll cost you 2 of your table service credits. Fair warning. Or it'll cost you $55 per person out of pocket. It is replacing the whole entire menu, so they will not keep any of their other a la carte options like they used to have. It is only going to be this menu starting on July 27th. Now, it sounds really good and really fancy, and it should be. If they're asking for 2 table service credits, it needs to be. But Cinderella's Royal Table is 2 table service credits for all 3 because it's a small little place up there. If you've ever been to that restaurant, it's not huge, and they can't fit a lot of people in there, and it was always impossible to get a reservation. So now they're doing that with Be Our Guest. I don't know yet. I'm actually going to reserve it for myself in September, which means in another 4 days or 5 days I can reserve it. So I'll let you know if they make you prepay, because Cinderella's Royal Table, if you're not on the dining plan, makes you prepay. So you pay for it, and then if you have any kind of discounts, then they'll give you a refund of that amount when you check out. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. But that is changing July 27th, and they're doing it because it's been so popular and so impossible to get a reservation there for dinner that they know that this will make less people get a reservation. That's how they run it. So just letting you know, starting July 27th and after, if you want to eat there for dinner, it's 2 table service credits and this new prefix menu, which is very, very French. So if that's not your thing, I'm sure they'll have kid-friendly stuff. They're still working on the kids menu. But if that's not your thing, they still have the steak, and that's always my thing there. But if you're not into that other stuff I mentioned, then that may not be the place you want to go. So just letting you know. Starting March of this year, Disneyland Paris will be testing out new magic cards. What does that sound like to anybody else? Now that Disney owns Disneyland Paris, sure sounds like a magic band to me or something very similar. So they are going to start using magic cards, which are similar effects to a magic band. The magic cards will replace the paper Easy Pass, which is their Fast Pass, and paper meal vouchers that resort guests typically receive at Disneyland Paris. The card, which is made out of plastic, will let resort guests enter their room, gain entry to the parks, and pay for items and food at different locations within the resorts and parks. Also, the paper meal vouchers, which are often resold on websites, will be integrated with the new magic cards. The Buffalo Bills Wild West show and tickets for the Halloween, New Year's Eve, and the Run Disney event can also be added to the Magic Card. Sure sounds like a Magic Band system to me. At this time, the test will only be deployed for guests at the Hotel New York and run most likely until fall, when that hotel will close for its refurbishment into the Marvel Hotel. It is most likely that Disneyland Paris will be using these Magic Cards at the resort hotels and the surrounding partner hotels once they fully roll out. This is all subject to change at any point, as Disney is still in the early testing phase. These Magic Cards are reminiscent of the very first days of My Magic Plus at Walt Disney World, where guests were given the first RFID-enabled media to test. At this point, it's not exactly in the near future, but maybe the day will come when we see Magic Bands or something like them at Disneyland Paris. All right. Next bit of news. From now until March 4th, so 2 more days, you can walk the red carpet and take your picture with an iconic Oscar statuette at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And that's in the, what used to be One Man's Dream is now Walt Disney Presents. Yep, already mentioned that. So sorry about Be Our Guest to Table Service Credit Dinner. Okay. I captured that more than once to make sure I told you. Back to Disneyland. When they finish the new Pixar Pier, the new Lamplight Lounge is coming to Pixar Pier at Disneyland Resort, featuring a gastropub cuisine, signature cocktails, and guest favorite lobster nachos. So those used to be at the Cove Bar there, and they were hugely popular with the locals there in Disneyland. So they are replacing the Cove Bar with the Lamplight Lounge, you know, the little light that's in the front of every Pixar movie. So that's what it's going to be called. And then they are going to bring the lobster nachos over to this new lounge. So still can get lobster nachos. It's going in the entire Cove Bar Ariel's Grotto space that is currently there now that they're refurbishing. All right, so Disney's finally released some more information about Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary party starting April 22nd. In honor of that milestone, the park has announced a number of special events, offerings, and more. First, the park will offer an expanded Party for the Planet celebration from April 22nd to May 5th. I have clients there then. You guys want to go to this. Pay attention. First, the park will offer an expanded party. I just said that. During that time, guests can attend conservation talks by animal care experts and participate in enhanced interactions with some of the more than 2,000 animals that make their home at the Association of Zoos and Aquariums accredited park. Additionally, during this 20th anniversary, kids can earn a limited edition badge as part of the Wilderness Explorer program. The badge is one of many that youngsters can earn by completing activities throughout the park. Party for the Planet will also include 6 different Tiffin's talks. Tiffin's is the two table service credit restaurant in Animal Kingdom. These theme dinners are going to be hosted by animal experts at Tiffin's, the theme park's signature full-service restaurant. I just said that. Naturally, the 20th anniversary celebration will also bring limited edition merchandise to the park, including a special edition print created by renowned Walt Disney Imagineer Joe Rohde. He will be available on April 22nd from 1 to 4 p.m. to sign prints of the Disney Discovery Trading Company, which is in the front of the park there. If I could be there, then I would be there. Joe Rohde is the genius that created Animal Kingdom, but also Pandora and the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So if you like any of those, he is really good. On the heels of its 20th anniversary, Disney's Animal Kingdom is also set to introduce some new shows and experiences, including the Up Show, the bird show we just talked about. Also, there's going to be new character greetings with rarely seen pals of Donald Duck. Remember we said Donald Duck was going to be in Dinosaur Land for this event. There's also going to be Scrooge McDuck, Launchpad McQuack, and more. A DJ-powered dance party will mix tunes from the Truckosaurus stage in Dino Land for the nighttime festivities. So if you want to dance with your favorite duck characters, that's the place to be. Next bit of news, the Star Wars Hotel. The immersive experience offered at this hotel will stand out among all of our resorts around the globe. As you can see, families visiting this resort, and you can see it on my page, families visiting this resort will board a starship alive with characters and stories that unfold all around them during their voyage through the galaxy. And every window will have a view of space, an animated view of space. The resort will also be seamlessly connected to the highly anticipated Star Wars Galaxy's Edge land at Disney's Hollywood Studios, allowing guests to complete a Star Wars experience. Guests visiting the resort will be welcome to participate as a resident of the galaxy by dressing in Star Wars-inspired attire. So cool. Announced some time ago, work is set to commence on the Planet Hollywood counter service restaurant at the Disney Springs. Yeah, I didn't know that, but apparently they announced it a while ago. The new establishment will be located somewhere within the existing building of the Planet Hollywood Observatory at Disney Springs. No opening date has been announced as of yet. So Planet Hollywood's getting a counter service. Nobody's eating at the table service. Maybe that'll be better. I don't know. It has the potential to be good. It just wasn't executed well. Okay, so there will soon, this is huge news. This is like making everybody like jump out of their skin excited in Disneyland. Okay, so there will soon be a new area of adventure and to explore at the Disneyland park. The former Aladdin's Oasis will soon be transformed into the Tropical Hideaway. This new experience will soon appear along the tropical shores nestled between the Jungle Cruise ride and the Walt Disney Enchanted Tiki Room experience. This one-of-a-kind destination will be a popular rest stop for Adventureland locals and weary explorers alike. Guests will be able to rub elbows with their favorite skippers in an exotic traders market featuring all of the sights, sounds, and flavors of the tropics. Oh my gosh, this is going to be connected to the Tiki Room and the Jungle Cruise ride. It is going to overlook the Jungle Cruise ride and be a restaurant. So cool. In fact, did you know that it was Walt's original idea for the Tiki Land attraction, or the Tiki Room attraction, to actually be a restaurant? And that's why a lot of the chairs in there are actually restaurant chairs that they hooked together when they decided not to make it into a restaurant. So now at Disneyland, they are. Fun fact. All right. Here's another interesting new dining experience that's being added to the Magic Kingdom. And we know that the Magic Kingdom needs more, but this will be interesting. So in one of the stranger occurrences in dining of the past few years, the Pinocchio Village House counter service restaurant at the Magic Kingdom is set to start a buffet-style dinner service soon. Similar to the Be Our Guest restaurant, the establishment will be a counter service dining experience during the day and a table service one at night. According to cast members of the restaurant, guests will find offerings in a buffet-style dinner at Geppetto's Village Haas Buffet, priced at $22 per an adult and $12 per child. This lineup should include Italian food offerings such as multiple salads, baked ziti, meatballs, pasta alfredo, chicken parmesan, flatbreads, breadsticks, cannolis, and Italian cakes. Reservations will be open soon. The start date has not been disclosed yet. That's interesting. I don't know how long it'll last. It could just be a seasonal summer thing, or they could keep it if it works out well. So there you go. I don't even want to try to pronounce this, but the drum ceremony that is returning to Pandora. It's been down for a while, and they wanted to change it a little bit and make it a little bit shorter. So it already opened this week while I was there. So new drum ceremony open in Pandora. Oh, we do have dates for Geppetto's Dinner Buffet. Apparently they released them a couple of days after that. So Geppetto's Dinner Buffet is currently scheduled to be offered from March 5th through July 1st at Pinocchio Village House from 4 p.m. to close on a daily basis. So March 5th is when it starts, and it goes through July 1st. There you go. A new location means a new menu. The Fantasy Fair food truck has moved to the Disney Springs Marketplace next to the Basin Store, serving up offerings like picadillo beef, empanadas, and chicken taquitos. Woo! It's finally in its home. Okay. Here's a new annual pass holder benefit, if you're an annual pass holder, for the Disney concert series. This is the Broadway one. This is ended. Never mind. We're not going to talk about this. However, they may do it with the Flower and Garden Festival, but they were giving out wristbands for annual pass holders to have preferred seating to the concerts on the weekend. So I don't know if they'll do that with Flower and Garden or not, but we'll see. Okay. We have discussed this. Sometimes I just repeat myself because I'm not sure if I already have it in my news thing. So I am taking it out. Next piece of news I know I haven't talked about is breakfast in Disney Springs, which currently no store serves. Because usually Disney Springs doesn't open until 10, or at least the stores don't. So up until now, there has been no breakfast offering in Disney Springs. So like if you're staying at Saratoga Springs or Old Key West or Port Orleans, Riverside, or French Quarter, there's a boat directly from your hotel to Disney Springs, but you weren't able to get breakfast there. Now you can, and here's where. Wolfgang Puck Express is going to start serving breakfast in Disney Springs from 9 to 11 a.m. It's located near Disney Days of Christmas, which actually is very close to the walkway from Saratoga Springs. They have cornflake French toast, breakfast pizza, Belgian waffles, some of the various offerings they will be offering, among others. So that sounds pretty good to me. If you want to get breakfast before you start shopping in Disney Springs, Wolfgang Puck Express. All right. The Pixar Fest starts April 13th at Disneyland, and now they've given us an ending date of September 3rd. Here are some things you can do there. You can watch the new Together Forever, a Pixar nighttime spectacular from all 4 iconic locations. Where might those be, you may ask? The timeless stories of your favorite Pixar friends will come to life through dazzling pyrotechnics and immersive projections at 4 Disneyland Park locations. Sleeping Beauty Castle, The Rivers of America, It's a Small World, and on Main Street, USA. Second thing you can do at this festival, share a tasty snack. There'll be fun Pixar-themed snacks. Number 3, feel the rhythm of the night during the Paint the Night Parade at Disney's California Adventure Park. Woohoo! It's making its return. Number 4, show off your Pixar-inspired style. Express your friendship through your character-inspired outfits. Well, that's something you have to do, not something they do, but whatever. Number 5, countdown to fun with the return of the Pixar Play Parade. That's going to be an afternoon parade. Save with the Southern California resident ticket offer. It's back. It went away. Now it's back. If you live in Southern California in the zip codes of 9,000 through 9550 or something like that, you can get a ticket. But they only apply. There are 2-day tickets or 3-day tickets, and they only apply between now and May 24th. So they are not letting this apply once Pixar Pier opens on June 23rd. So if you are a Southern California resident, this ticket offer expires May 24th. Fair warning. Number 7, catch up on the classics at the Pixar Short Film Festival. It's going to feature For the Birds and Lava. Give your buddy a token of your friendship. Pixar Fest will give you the chance to celebrate friendship with lots of new merchandise. Of course. Friendship bracelets, all kinds of stuff. Number 9, discover your favorite Pixar stories at Pixar Pier. Opening June 23rd, Pixar Pier will be a newly transformed land at Disney California Adventure Park featuring 4 whimsical neighborhoods representing beloved Pixar stories with newly themed attractions, food, and merchandise. Number 10, race alongside The Incredibles. Also opening June 23rd, The Incredicoaster will be a super combination of character figures, lighting, and special effects that bring the action to life as the Parr family races alongside you in an attempt to catch baby Jack Jack. He's escaped. All right, so the Southern California resident ticket offer is this. It's valid for a 2-day or a 3-day Disneyland Resort theme park ticket. Savings are based on the non-discounted price for the same ticket at the Disneyland Resort main entrance ticket booth. Valid only for Southern California residents with zip codes 9,000 through 93599 and Northern Baja California residents with zip codes of 2,100 through 22999. Proof of residency is required for purchase and admission. Tickets expire on May 24th and are not valid before January 8th. Blockout days of March 23rd through April 8th apply. Each day of use constitutes 1 full day of use. You may purchase up to 5 tickets per person per day with a valid ID. Tickets cannot be sold or transferred. There you go. All right, let me see if I have a better version of this. Disney has released concept art for the new Walt Disney Studios park expansion in Paris. They're getting 3 new lands. Disneyland Paris, Walt Disney Studios Park is fixing to give you 3 new lands. Frozen, Marvel, and you're getting your own Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That's right. 3 new lands in the Walt Disney Studios Park in Paris. Here's the concept art. I have not tried it with this camera, so I don't know. See, you can see my broken screen now. Look at it. Oh, it's so horrible. So the Frozen Land is in the back. Marvel is on one side. Star Wars Land is next to Frozen. That is exciting. If you live anywhere near in Europe or whatever, you're thrilled. They're thrilled. It'll be a $2 billion investment by Disney to make this expansion. Now that they own it, they're owning it. So there you go. Congratulations, Disneyland Paris. All right. And they want to try and open it by 2021, which is the 50th anniversary here of Walt Disney World. Another piece of information about that. The Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival is in the spring, whereas the Epcot one's in the fall. So the dates for that one are March 2nd, so it already started today, through April 12th. If you're there, give the different food booths a try. Next piece of news, McDonald's. McDonald's has joined back with Disney in a partnership for Happy Meal toys. Woo! But in order to be able to do that, Disney is requiring McDonald's to have healthier Happy Meals by a certain date. Let me see if it says. By June of 2018, all Happy Meals offered on the menu boards in the United States will be in line with Disney's industry-leading nutrition guidelines. So McDonald's agreed to that. But they'll have new toys in it. Toys from the new movies that are coming out, like Incredibles 2, that comes out June 15th. Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2, which debuts November 21st around Thanksgiving. So there you go. There was a partnership with McDonald's in the Magic Kingdom, and you could get their fries in Frontierland. So I don't know if that means they'll start doing that again, but at least there'll be toys in the Happy Meals again, and the Happy Meals will be healthier starting in June. I apparently thought I wanted to talk a lot about that, but I don't want to read all this. Okay. The next bit of news, the Polite Pig, which is the barbecue restaurant in Disney Springs, is introducing online ordering. Yay! Yay, Polite Pig. Did you know Crystal Arts by Erebus Brothers in Disney Springs offers handmade silhouette portraits by mail order? This is so cool. I did not know this. I thought you might want to know. You can simply send a clear profile photo, so, side photo, to the team at Silhouettes, which is a weird word, so let me spell it for you. It's SILHOUETTES. So Silhouettes at Erebus, ARRIBAS.com. B as in boy. Place your order online, and then you'll receive it. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. You could get your kids' silhouettes, your silhouettes, and you just order it online, and they'll do it and then ship it back to you. How cool is that? So that's Silhouettes at Erebus Brothers online at .org, whatever. Go back and rewind it. Whatever I just said. All right, so the next one is, Disneyland has announced that they're going to have another year of the Eggstravaganza Easter egg hunt in Disneyland. It will return March 16th, my birthday, and go through April 1st. And so it's just like the one they do in Epcot. In fact, they'll have that one in Epcot as well. But this one's going to be in Disneyland, so that's fun. New Magic Bands have debuted and will debut in March. They're just really working this purple wall thing. It's an Instagram thing. If you don't know about it, don't feel bad, but getting your picture in front of the purple wall is like a big deal. So now they have a hat that goes with it. It says, "Meet me at the purple wall." And now they have a magic band that says, "Meet me at the purple wall," and is white with the light color purple of the wall. And it debuts on March 5th. There's a brand new Star Wars magic band that's going to debut March 12th and 16th, and it has like all the different logos from the Resistance and the First Order, it looks like. And then it says Star Wars. And then a third one is, of course, a 20th anniversary Animal Kingdom magic band. And it's brown, which other than the Seven Dwarfs one, I haven't seen a brown one. All right, I'm going to take a drink. Hold on. Hello. Guests that will be visiting the Magic Kingdom Park in the coming weeks should be advised there's going to be concrete work on Main Street, USA. So on March 2nd, 9th, 12th, 23rd, and 26th, the trolley show will use the Main Street Ranch Wagon, and the 11 a.m. Move It, Shake It, Dance It, Play It party will be canceled just on those dates. Oh, there's a new PhotoPass photo in China in Epcot. A special Chinese lantern location is now available in the China Pavilion. Also, there's a bench that you can sit on, and they'll do a magic shot, and Mushu will be sitting next to you. Also in the China Pavilion. Guess what? This is also on my page before I started posting all those pictures today. Disney Cruise Line has announced its summer itineraries, and that's going to be from June through September of 2019. In summer of 2019, Disney Cruise Line will sail on new itineraries to 7 new ports in Europe, including a first ever round trip cruise from Rome and first-time visits to destinations in Sweden and France, Spain, Denmark, and Northern Ireland. Disney Cruise Line will take guests on a grand tour of Europe with visits to the Mediterranean in early summer and Northern Europe in late summer. Plus, adventures continue with sailings to Alaska, the Caribbean, and the Bahamas, including new cruise links aboard the Disney Fantasy, the one I toured, and you can see pictures on my page. Bookings are open to Platinum Castaway Club members and Golden Oak members by phone on March 5th at 8 a.m. Eastern. Bookings are open to Castaway Club members Gold members by phone on March 6th. Silver Castaway Club members, that's somebody who's been on at least one other Disney cruise. Adventure Insiders, people who've been on at least one Adventures by Disney trip. And Disney Vacation Club members by phone on March 7th. And then finally, bookings are open to the general public online and by phone on March 8th, which means to us too. We can book them for you then. Otherwise, we'd call on those other days if you're one of those members. So, what did I say about when the cheapest time to book a Disney cruise is? The cheapest time is when they release the new itineraries. So, if you're wanting to go in summer of 2019, this will be the cheapest time to book that cruise, and it will give you the most time to pay for it. So, FYI, March 8th, if you want to book one, let me know. Also in the summer of 2019, Disney Cruise Line guests can enrich their experience in Europe by combining a cruise with a package from Adventures by Disney. That's something I learned in my training this weekend. New in 2019, Adventures by Disney will offer a pre-cruise guided experience in Rome. These 3-night short escapes, also offered in Copenhagen, Denmark, and Barcelona, will allow families to experience memorable icons in ways that few can, such as private after-hours visits to the Vatican museums and the Sistine Chapel in Rome, plus activities like ziplining, flamenco dancing, and preparing local cuisine immerse families in the culture of the region. And you can also enhance select European sailings with an Adventures by Disney package during the cruise. Adventure guides will lead travelers to experience the best part of each port, helping them unlock the wonders of the destination through immersive excursions and off-the-beaten-path adventures. In addition, you will enjoy exclusive receptions on board the ship and have access to concierge service from those dedicated guides throughout the voyage. These Adventures by Disney packages also open for booking March 8th. So that's really awesome. I loved hearing from the Adventures by Disney guide we got to hear from during training. I want to go. I mean, I already went on one, and we'll talk about that in a separate video. I went on one on Friday, a tour by Adventures by Disney. But oh my gosh, I mean, that is VIP. If you want to go on a guided tour that's friendly for your kids and that they take the kids off and do separate things while the adults are doing other things, or an adults-only version, because they have adults-only Adventures by Disney guided tours as well, it's the way to go. I mean, that's who you want to go with, hands down. But they were telling us about this. This is like an add-on to the Mediterranean cruise that Disney Cruise Line does during the summer there in Europe. And what they'll do is, they said the ones who have added on this Adventures by Disney extra thing will get to get off the ship first. Like, their group of people does everything first before anybody else on the ship, and they have private receptions on the ship. They have 2 adventure guides per group, and those adventure guides are available at any time for questions and anything else you need. And then they have concierge service on the ship. So VIP all the way, baby. All right, the next one. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, you're on the floor. So sorry. I hope you enjoyed your view of my carpet. Is it still upside down? Hold on. Whenever you try something new, it's always a fun time, right? Okay, so sorry about that, guys. Sorry you landed on the floor and then I minimized you. Okay, so I got a little excited. All right. Disney Springs is testing extended hours and late night entertainment on the landing only area. So Thursday through Saturday during March of 2018, there will be a live DJ on the stage next to the boathouse from 10 p.m. All locations will be staying open in the landing area only until at least 1:30 a.m., with the extended Disney Springs hours officially running until 2 a.m. Along with the Waterside DJ, the Edison, Enzo's Hideaway, Morimoto Asia, STK Orlando, Raglan Road, and Paradiso 37 will also be offering their own entertainment from 10 p.m. on. Pizza Pont, Vivoli Il Gelato, Joffrey's Coffee, and Deluxe Burger will also be staying open late, and Deluxe will even offer a special late night menu. Cool. D23 has just announced a lineup of festivities celebrating the 90th birthday of Mickey Mouse. Woohoo! As part of the celebration, there will be a few events that celebrate Mickey in the parks. Walt Disney Parks and Resorts around the world will celebrate Mickey's 90th birthday on November 18th, marking the day with commemorative merchandise, photo locations, and more. Beginning in late 2018 and into 2019, the world's biggest mouse party saluting Mickey and Minnie will take place at Disney Parks worldwide. D23 members will be able to attend Destination D celebrating Mickey Mouse, a 2-day event at the Contemporary Conference Center. So there you go. November 18th, 1928 is when he was first in his first cartoon, Steamboat Willie. And so that is when his birthday is always celebrated, is when he had his first cartoon. So that's why it's November 18th. Okay, of those Disney Cruise Line itineraries I just mentioned, the Dream and the Fantasy, which are the larger ships, will remain at Port Canaveral. The Dream will continue sailing, alternating between 3- and 4-night Bahamian cruises on Fridays and Mondays. The Fantasy will stick with the alternating 7-night Western and Eastern Caribbean cruises. The Magic will be the one in the summer, sailing throughout Europe and the Mediterranean. And then the Wonder will be in Alaska. There you go. Remember, Thursday, March 8th is when we can start booking those. Marvel is moving the release date for Avengers Infinity War to April 27th. That's sooner, like a week sooner. That one looks interesting. This is also interesting. Disney has announced 26 new release dates, including Marvel films through 2022. Yeah, you heard me. 26 new movies, most of which don't have titles yet, through 2022. Now, we know some of them. Like March 8th of 2019 will be Captain Marvel. March 29th will be Tim Burton's live-action Dumbo. April 19th, my brother's birthday, will be Disney Nature's Penguins. May 3rd will be Avengers 4. May 24th will be Guy Ritchie's Aladdin live action. June 21st will be Toy Story 4. July 19th will be Jon Favreau's live action version of The Lion King. This is all in 2019. August 9th will be the live action version of Artemis Fowl. October 4th will be an untitled Disney live action movie. November 8th will be an untitled Disney fairy tale. November 27th will be Frozen 2. December 20th will be J.J. Abrams' Star Wars Episode 9. February 14th will be of 2020 will be an untitled Disney live action movie. March 6th will be an untitled Pixar movie. March 27th will be the live action of Mulan in 2020. April 3rd will be a United Disney untitled Disney live action. May 1st, untitled Marvel. May 29th, untitled Disney live action. June 19th, untitled Pixar movie. July 10th, untitled Indiana Jones movie. What? Indiana Jones? July 21st, Untitled Marvel movie. October 9th, Untitled Disney live action. November 6th, Untitled Marvel. November 25th, Untitled Disney animation. December 23rd, Untitled Disney live action. February 12th of 2021, Untitled Disney live action. March 12th, Untitled Disney live action. They're doing a lot of live actions. May 7th of 2021, Untitled Marvel movie. May 28th, Untitled Disney live action. July 9th, Untitled Disney live action. July 30th, Untitled Marvel. October 8th, Untitled Disney live action. November 5th, Untitled Marvel. And December 22nd of 2021, Untitled Disney live action. Then it goes into February 18th of 2022, Untitled Marvel. March 18th, Untitled Pixar. May 6th, Untitled Marvel. May 27th, Disney live action. June 17th, Pixar. July 8th, live action. July 29th, Marvel. Golly. October 7th, live action. November 4th, live action. November 16th, live action. And February 17th, live action of 2022. That's a lot of live action movies. Now, I have to say that probably some of those are Star Wars, and they just are calling them live action. Ooh, as part of Mickey's 90th birthday, they're going to have the world's biggest mouse party with Mickey and Minnie. The party is so big, it's happening all the way into 2019. Disney Parks will also mark Mickey's birthday of November 18th in honor of the release of his first theatrical film, Steamboat Willie, with commemorative merchandise, treats, photo locations, and more. But that's not all. Disney will keep the party going with a star-studded celebration on ABC, dedicated to Mickey Mouse, an extended-length birthday episode of Disney Channel's Mickey Mouse animation shorts, and dozens of new books, arts and crafts, and comics from Disney Publishing as part of Mickey's 90th birthday celebration. A new show for Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Special Celebration will also begin touring throughout the Asia Pacific region this July. To top it all off, legendary Disney animator Mark Hinn will paint Mickey Mouse's official 90th portrait, which will debut on the cover of the Disney D23 magazine in the fall. D23 will also host Destination D, celebrating Mickey Mouse at Walt Disney World Resort this November for 2 days of panels, presentations, and entertainment. Wow. They take it seriously when their boss turns 90. All right, that's it. I know it's long, but that's 2 weeks worth of news, and a lot of stuff came out, including Be Our Guest and new lands at Disneyland Paris and a new restaurant in Disneyland and lots of stuff. So that's all covered. If there's no more questions, I'm going to end this video, take a little break, and then I'm going to start a new live video that is my Disney haul. So what I bought when I was in Disney World and at the Disney Character Warehouse, and I got home Monday, so just a couple of days ago. So if you want to see that, that's the next video. This one is ending.